Something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was. Then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Well, the Super One World Order Bowl took place, as most of you know, yesterday. And I wanted to cover it for specifically the reasons behind the narratives that you see, which are very similar every year. Obviously, the main narrative being pushed was thanking the frontline workers, all those people for saving the world. And obviously the Jabberoo. But the other message that was in there that I want to show you is the order out of chaos, divide and conquer to build one, right? I always talk about one. Well, one of the main themes, as always, is togetherness and one. One of the hardest things to preach about when it comes to the New World Order is preaching about one, because people hear that and they say, well, what's wrong with that? They don't realize that when they tried to build the Tower of Babel, when they tried to have, when we had one language, God deliberately scattered and changed the languages and scattered people amongst different lands, because man as one was acting as one to defy God, which is what the Satanists do. Now, that might sound crazy to you, but think about it. No matter whatever really happens, you're always going to have a difference of opinion than somebody else, no matter what. It's human nature. But within a one world government, you're not allowed to have a difference of opinion. That's what Big Brother's about. That's what 1984 shows you over and over again. The predictive programming with, well, if somebody questions it, you go tattle on them and get them, get them to have themselves an accident, get them to, disappear, as the mob would say. And the main theme always with these people is one. We've heard, Bush and the songs. You know how many songs there are about one? Called one, and people just don't realize that they're being programmed into one. So the Super Bowl started yesterday with Vince Lombardi. For those of you who don't know, Vince Lombardi is, known as the greatest NFL coach ever, possibly. But the trophy that they win at the end is the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Vince Lombardi is known as, an icon in the football realm. And so they did some type of CGI thing where he talks about, they show him in today's world and talks about one. And then, of course, there's other commercials and things that were mixed in, specifically Bruce Springsteen, which Lord knows why he's doing a commercial for Jeep Cherokee or whatever it is. Born in the USA, ladies and gentlemen. But Bruce Springsteen talking about reuniting America. Well, the whole reason that America is divided is because they've divided America. They're the ones who have done all of this. They are the ones who have created all of the problems in this world. From racial division to inequality to men versus women to divisiveness. They've created it. They've done it. This has been part of their plan to bring us back together as one. The Antichrist will come in the name of one, in the name of love and unity. Everybody will be sick of all this fighting. That's what they're preparing everyone for. So take a look at these.
We did not get here alone. We arrived as one. Because it's not whether we get knocked down, but whether we get back up as one. The middle has been a hard place to get to lately. Between red and blue, between servant and citizen, between our freedom and our fear. Now, fear has never been the best of who we are. And as for freedom, it's not the property of just the fortunate few. It belongs to us all. Whoever you are, wherever you're from.
And again, one, right? One, reunite us, reunited America. Nobody knows anybody who's in a divided America. The only people we're divided from are these Satanists, these occultists who run and control everything. The stuff you see on the news with the BLM and whites back and forth, it's all socially engineered. It's all created by them. These movements are created by them. They're paid for. They're funded by them. Nobody's running out the door, risking their lives, risking 30 years in prison, to break into the Capitol Hill building, to go throw bricks through, windows at stores in a protest for some guy who supposedly was attacked by the police or taken down with it. This is all engineered. It's a movie. The problem is that the thing that they're targeting is the minds of the masses. And one has always been the goal. And yesterday, the Super Bowl, every year, right, we've seen it. Remember, I talked about Coldplay before the Super Bowl yesterday? Together, Love, One. Then you have, what is that horrible, Maroon 5. Oh, my ears are bleeding just thinking of them. Right? When they performed, you saw One behind them. What would that have to do with anything? What does it have to do with anything that they're talking about or singing about? Well, it has everything to do with everything. It's part of the mass agenda and the together agenda, right? They're creating this divisiveness to unite everyone when the simple fact is that people aren't divided. They've created this divide with fake paradigms like the left and right, with racial inequality when there isn't inequality. They've convinced people of this stuff. And they've divided us. So one is a constant theme, and I'll show you right now how this theme is constantly played out.
You said one love, one life, one love, one one more time before the field fade.
La mayor parte de los habitantes del planeta se declaran creyentes. Esto debería provocar un diálogo entre las religiones. No debemos dejar de orar por él y colaborar con quienes piensan distinto.
Confío en Buda.
Creo en Dios. Creo en Jesucristo. Creo en Dios. Allah. Muchos piensan distinto, sienten distinto, buscan a Dios o encuentran a Dios de diversa manera. En esta multitud, en este abanico de religiones, hay una sola certeza que tenemos para todos. Todos somos hijos de Dios.
Creo en el amor.
Creo en el amor. Creo en el amor. Creo en el amor. Confío en vos para difundir mi petición de este mes. Que el diálogo sincero entre hombres y mujeres de diversas religiones conlleve frutos de paz y justicia. Confío en tu oración.
And that's that, right? As John Lennon says, the world will be as one. That is the end game. The one world order, the one world government, the one world religion. All under the watchful eye of Satan and under the reign of the Antichrist. I want to remind everyone, please check out the website at callforuprising.com. $2.99 a month. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Time is short here on YouTube. I'm trying my best to hang in here on YouTube. There's not a lot of Patreon support. Understandable. If you don't like the content, you don't like the channel, understandable. But the website at least is a safe place where we can talk about lots of stuff. There's some things I'm going to be talking about this week, even including some stuff involving the pizza, if you remember, and some other things which I can't say here on YouTube. So check it out. The forum alone is worth it. You can share your channel, share your info. So definitely do that if you haven't already. At least give it a shot. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. But, people seem to enjoy it. It's a very active community in the forum. So check it out if you haven't. I want to thank the patrons. Make sure you check out the Teespring store. It's another way to help support the channel. And thumbs up the videos so people out there have a chance to see them possibly before this channel gets shut down, demonetized, and shadow banned. But in the meantime, those things all help. So thank you guys. God bless you and your families.